Next, please welcome Mr. Arja.
Thank you, sir. Very pleasant good morning to all. My name is Ramesh Babu Arja and my call sign VU2RDM. Internationally, it is a recognized call sign. If I say VU2RDM, one can easily understand Mr. Ramesh is from Vijayawada. Ham radio, it has brought me national and international name. Always from my childhood onwards, I am having a fascination towards communication, particularly wireless communication. I started my journey as a ham radio operator around 42 years back. And I have been participating in the disaster management activities for the last 40 years. 1986, the first radio operation. You may be wondering, today we are having all types of technologies, smartphones, 5G technology, 6G technology also we are about to enter into 2030, artificial intelligence, all and cloud computing, all technologies are available. You may be thinking this ham radio, it's a old technology, why it is being promoted in the university level. I will tell, all technologies will fail with simple disaster. Gale winds are reaching 250 kilometers per hour. Nothing will withstand. All will be smashed. As long as your cell phone is working, my cell phone also will work. No problem, no issue. But your cell phone is connected to network. But my ham radio is an independent communication system. It never fails. Imagine, you know the present situation, international situation. All communication, may be thinking that wireless internet, this and smartphones, these are all wireless, but these are all not wireless. These are all connected to the cables, underground cables, underwater, undersea. There are reports recently threatening to disturb all the underground cables. You can imagine what happens if that happens. All communication, 99% of our data communication, everything is going on submersible underwater cables. If at all, if it is, maybe it is for a natural calamity or something like that, we have to face problem with the one cable. It's okay, no problem. Internet may be slowed down. But if somebody deliberately, wantedly smash all the cables, there are reports, news and print media also. We never expected this type of situation, but what we are facing now. So, if that happens, what happens? Entire world will plunge into darkness. We have to go back into the old era. But wireless still works. Wireless. So, it never fails. Today's technology, it is always like whenever a disaster occurs, it will fail. We have seen in many disasters, we have worked in many disasters, super cyclones, earthquakes, and fire accidents national wide. Super cyclone Varisa, what happened? 250 kilometers gale wind destroyed all the communication. The so-called prestigious cell tower twisted in 360 degrees. Nothing else remained. All communication damaged. Telephone lines submerged under the water. Because of winds, they have fallen to the ground. Trees were uprooted. Roads were blocked. Nothing else remained. Immediately we got a call from the Andhra Pradesh Secretariat. They were searching about us, particularly for us, ham radio, Ramesh Babu. Immediately I got a call from the collector, district collector. So government wanted to utilize your service immediately out of rush. Along with the 10 radio operators, not a single, from Vijayawada, somehow managed to reach Srikakulam, the neighboring district of Orissa. Actually, in fact, the initial problem arisen in Srikakulam appears to be problematic situation. At that time, Piyush Kumar was the collector, Prabhakar was the collector, and I got the information from him. And we have proceeded and reported to Srikakulam collector Jawahar Reddy Garu. Later, Jawahar Reddy Garu was designated as the Chief Secretary of Andhra Pradesh. We reported and we started our operation carrying our antennas, and I would like to have the PowerPoint presentation also, and if somebody handles PowerPoint presentation so that I can see the pictures. Already we have installed the program very well in your computer. If somebody comes forward and place the slides so that you can understand better. So you all knows how communication has started. In the earlier era, Maxwell predicted electromagnetic waves. Mathematically, he predicted, but there is no evidence. Later, he proved that existence of electromagnetic waves, and he even calculated the wavelength also. And then Marconi is something different. At the same time, Nikola Tesla, he was also a genius, a scientist. Nikola Tesla was also doing some experiments, and his idea is something different to that of Marconi. Tesla wanted to transfer electricity one point to another point using wireless. He has been experimenting. Marconi somehow professionally has succeeded. He got the patent rights also on wireless communication. He started experimenting in his hometown, Italy, but nobody is interested. Even public and also government. He didn't get any support or encouragement, people, public and government. So he shifted his location to London, Britain. Then he started receiving encouragement from the authorities and also public. So initially, he sent the signal spark gap transmitter. Yes, spark gap transmitter. This spark gap transmitter, by making some sparks, has sent the signal to few meters initially. Those days you can imagine no components, no devices, no diodes, no triodes, tetrodes, pentodes, no devices are available. Electron, even resistors, and all the crude models designed a spark gap transmitter, and he started his experimentation. Publicly has showed his signal, has given a demonstration over the Atlantic Ocean. He has sent his signal to few kilometers to enhanced the range up to some few thousand kilometers. And then a new era has started. Whatever technology we are enjoying, because of his ideas, the arguments and counter arguments between Tesla and Marconi that led to the invention of electromagnetic waves and radio waves. And Graham Bell already invented a telephone. We are able to communicate through telephone lines. But there are many areas you cannot communicate to Mount Everest. Suppose if somebody is there, you cannot communicate to a moving aeroplane. You cannot communicate to a space ship moving in the space. Not at all possible. Only wireless, after invention of wireless communication only, it was possible